to the south, south,
On land now owned by the Yaqara Pastoral Company and used to graze cattle, but which historically belonged to the Abusa, or landowning group called the Vatukoloko, we were going to see something quite rare. Two stones said to represent the twin deities, Cirinakaumoli and Nakausabaria, sons of Degei, the supreme god of ancient pre-Christian Fiji. I had it on good authority that both these deities are the figures either side of the armorial shield of the Fiji coat of arms. Our guide was a member of the Vatukoloko, Rupeni, from Draunivi village.
Jump or we can fly. Bawa. Bye. Go on the same. Come. Straight.
Oh, well done. Okay, fording that stream was our first real challenge on this expedition across this ancient land that once belonged to the Vatukoloko. So we're on our way, and it's been very interesting so far, isn't it? The road seems a lot seems different this time round. It's a bit rougher, isn't it?
It is a bit more overgrown, worn out.
Yeah. We're keen to see what challenges lie ahead in this ancient, mysterious land. So anyway, we're back at Yaqara, and we've got another hitch, another situation with the state of the road, and this is what it looks like. So we're passing very slowly.
We're aground. Yeah, it's going to stick it into. Alright.
Okay. Easy does it.
With modern spoilers and things.
Ooh.
Wait for me. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, we're passing very slowly through.
Little bit touch there. Because the problem is all this plastic on the truck.
Yeah.
That's what catches.
Yeah. Oh,
At the back, it's not
Okay,
so
we
bad
did it.
because I've got a bar on there that is just for the.
the road has deteriorated significantly, hasn't it, since the last time we were here?
Yes. Well, it did have
No,
a
because,
very wet season.
Because during wet season,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, the last time we were here, which was probably about September last year, when I did did a vlog on the Battle of Nakauvadra. But since then, the road, and as Mike rightly pointed out, the road has deteriorated, probably because we had a very wet season.
La Nina.
Was it a La Nina phenomenon? Was it? Okay, very wet season.
I think when we go out, we'll go out down along the river. That road's generally better.
Is it? Okay.
Just get it
go
out.
and try to follow the other road.
Yeah.
In the pass.
And ask them to fix the road.
Yeah. He's that one. He's a goner. That one, I'll tell you.
He's as daft as a bush.
He is as thick as two short planks. That geezer.
Short as two thick planks.
Okay, we've stopped briefly just to present the pass to enable us to cross this land that belongs to Yaqara. So do we take the pass back, or you keep it?
I'll keep it.
Okay. Okay, Naka, what's up, Naka? And Mike's been complaining that his car's been scratched. Where are the scratches, Mike? Oh.
That would be the scratches down the side of my truck, Azim. See them all here?
He seems to, I don't know, he seems to think I'm responsible. It's my fault. Where are they? These scratches here?
Yes.
Okay. What do we do? Do we...
You repaint my truck.
Okay, but Naka was all... Naka. Okay. Oh.
Dito ba na? Iyo, doon.
Okay, Naka was all... Tanda no.
Where, Penny?
You follow this way.
Go back.
Yeah. We will follow the road where we go last time.
Okay.
We follow that road. Mandi, kurang 5 tahun lebih dulu. Itu masuk begitu datang balik itu.
Seems to be sweeping in, doesn't it, the rain?
It's holding steady, man. We got rid of my old boys last week.
Okay, so as I said to you earlier, we're in this this land that's now owned by the Yaqara Pastoral Company, And over there in the distance are, just over there, and somewhere just over there are the lookout posts that the ancient people of the Vatukoloko would use to look out for enemies who are approaching the land. So those are actually that one there, just over there, a lookout post, and I think there are 3 of them. I don't know where the other one is, but there's Vungala. On Vungala, it was described. Oh, have we got Mike here?
It's raining. We've got to go home.
And it is actually. The rain is sweeping. I can feel a few drops.
Can't see it.
You can't see.
It's that light.
But it's sweeping in slowly, isn't it? But anyway, that's Vungala, as I've mentioned in my earlier vlog on the Battle of Nakauvadra, and Vungala was the site for a Fijian village. Okay, back in the car. Mike's been getting some ideas of how to load his pigs from this raised platform here. Okay. Okay, so it's back on the road.
Careful, Mr. Rupeni.
Oi, Nana. Yo, sarap-sarap mandanikin. Yo.
It's very, very tricky, isn't it?
Planes, some of it on that stones
Along there.
at the back, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come at the back, then we climb up there, then we follow, then we'll go right up.
All to the way to the top.
Yeah.
So that's a forthcoming vlog.
For 1 week train.
A forthcoming vlog is us walking up to Vungala, up to the summit of Vungala, which again, amazingly enough, was the site of a Fijian village. Years ago, before Fiji became a colonial outpost of the British Empire, that when the missionaries were coming out to Fiji from the mid-19th century, that was the site for a formidable Fijian village that one missionary in particular, a chap called Lythe, saw through the end of his telescope, and he was quite intimidated by the sight of that Fijian village. But it's the remnants of it are still up there. Old yavus, house foundations, old sites for the citadel and for the Colo and also the chief's house. But look at this, this is just formidable. Over there, that's the one end of Nakauvadra. So this is an ancient, mysterious landscape, rich in history. And here we are, gonna walk. We are living it. No, it's just readjusting myself after my my interlude with the here we go. Oh, oh, a few months.
Exactly.
Oh. This really is an amazing landscape, so rich in ancient Fijian history and modern Fijian history. Okay, we've come across our second stream. This one isn't as bad as the other one. I'm holding up the rear.
It's not something you ought to boast about. On many levels. It's certainly very restful on this ancient land. And you can see the ancient fortifications where they've held the logs in place to try and protect themselves.
Well, there is, I don't know, is this a Yavu we've got here? I'm not sure. There is something here.
Probably a bulldozer.
Oh, there's a lovely breeze blowing.
Yeah, sorry about that.
There's a lovely breeze blowing. Mike just cracked a joke, but there's a lovely breeze blowing. It's just taking the edge of a day which is slightly more humid than should be the case this time of the year. So the breeze is very welcome, and it looks as if it's raining over there, up amongst the foothills of the Nakauvadra range, where which is the seat of ancient Fijian mythology. So it's raining over there, and look at these peaks here. These were observation posts for those ancient Fijians, the members of the Vatukoloko. Very proud, very fierce group of Fijians who were very proud of where they lived, refused to acknowledge any of the chiefs from Raki Raki, certainly refused to acknowledge the power of Vakumbau, who handed Fiji over to Queen Victoria in 1874. They refused to acknowledge him or any of his emiracies. One such emissary was actually killed, a guy called Koroi, which sparked the Battle of Nakauvadra. Nakauvadra, the battle site is just over there somewhere. We visited it in an earlier vlog, but yeah, these people were fiercely proud, and they clung to their old ways. They refused to acknowledge the new dispensation, the new Lotu, the new God of Jesus and Christianity and the Bible. They clung to their old gods in Nakauvadra. So that gives you some idea of the landscape we're traversing. The history of this place is quite formidable. Okay. Let's get a closer look.
So this is the object of this particular visit. These two ancient stones.
An intense sense of anticipation had been building up. I was excited beyond words as I glimpsed the stones. This, after all, was a highly unusual example of the ancient Fijian mind representing its gods in physical form. This was an enormous privilege that had been afforded to us. Rupeni explained that the rocks were made to resemble the hairstyles Fijians used to wear before colonialism. The head and hair, after all, were considered the source of mana or spiritual wisdom.
There's the Vu, the ancient, the ancestor spirits.
Yeah.
So that briefly is a summary, although it's much more detailed and there's a much more detailed story that the storyteller, the keeper of the stories in Dranivi village will give us in a future when we go meet up with him. We're going to meet the Sao and he'll tell us give us the full story.
All the story. Nice. Somewhat all the story. So the good you come and see.
Yeah.
You see the reality.
Yeah.
Then the story, all the whole story.
Yeah.
Then you head from the south.
Have
Are the
been
brothers twins?
Yeah.
Because it's the same rock.
same rock and same shape as well. Can you see the way it's been carved?
That hasn't been cut, that's natural.
You think this is
I
natural?
think it's a natural shape,
Yeah.
but it's just been split,
Yeah. Yeah.
the two brothers.
Okay. Maybe it's just two sides of the same rock,
Yeah.
the same boulder.
Yeah.
That's been split in half to imitate the twins, the brothers. That's fascinating, though, isn't it?
Good you come and see.
There were symbols on the rock, but we can't see them anymore.
Yeah.
That's correct, isn't it, Rupeni? There were symbols on this rock. So
Has anybody got pictures of those?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, when you're visiting ancient Fijian sites, there's always the requirement to stop for guavas. So we've got a couple of guavas.
We have our guava spotter with us.
We have our guava spotter. Okay, so we've discovered some yavus here. This is it's quite a large yavu. Oh. More yavus.
One here.
You can see this is a fairly large yavu, isn't it, eh?
Large one.
This is not the village, is it?
This was the other place.
Okay, this is where we came last time, wasn't it?
No,
No?
no.
This was the other place.
Oh, okay.
Well away.
So this is the village of Valilembo. Okay. So this is the village of Valilembo. And you see a huge yavu here. Now now this is a foundation for maybe a chief's house, maybe a spirit house, a Boricolo, we don't know. The answer would actually lie, if we were given permission, we would dig into the foundation of the yavu, and there are lots of bodies buried there. That it would seem to indicate that it was a Boricolo. Anyway, so we've got some more yavus over here. Okay, yeah.
See, it's like this.
Yeah.
Stones.
The Battle of Nakauvadra took place within a fortified citadel, and the village of Valilembo sat outside the battle site. So these are the remains of the village. There are more yavus here everywhere. Okay, over this side. Yeah. This is And it looks like this tree has grown through a yavu.
Yeah.
Look at that. Can you see that?
Yeah.
See that there? This tree right here has grown through the foundation of this yavu, and that seems to be the case with a lot of these trees. A few of these trees are not necessarily here because of the because they've grown through yavus, but this one certainly is. It has grown through the yavu. The yavu, the foundation, the home, the foundation for the bore, for the home of those ancient Fijians. And look at these trees here.
Fantastically old mango tree.
Yeah, yeah. See, there are yabus everywhere. Yeah. And these trees seem to have grown over the foundations of the yabus. Okay, oh, well, there's a big one over there, yes. So there's a, okay, yeah. It's a big yabu here. There's a very pronounced and very obvious yabu here. Not as big as the first one we saw, but maybe maybe somebody of importance was living here, had their bore erected here. So this is another yavu. So this is all part of the ancient village of Valelemba, which was destroyed by the forces of Thakambao when they invaded in 1873 during the Battle of Nakauvadra. This was decimated by the forces of Thakambao and his European allies who came over from Levuka in 1873 and absolutely laid waste to this ancient village.
Take the photo of the doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
Oh.
Made it!
Hey!
Time for some water. Let me just do some filming very quickly. Mike, what do you think? It's very interesting, wasn't it?
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, I
just
thought-
the history. I mean, it was almost
Yeah,
hairs on the back of your neck.
yeah,
stand
yeah,
up
very
type stuff.
palpable.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree entirely. So that was the site of those ancient stones that we saw. Gave you a real palpable sense of history, of ancient Fijian history. This place is just replete with history, like I said earlier. Those mountains in the start of the Nakauvadra range, though I'm convinced they offer a lot in terms of ancient history that has yet to be uncovered. So it's back into the car. Are you okay there? You like it here? Okay. Pretty interesting, wasn't it? Okay. Back into the scuba mobile. Okay, guys, this over here, this stone over here marks the boundary of the village, the old village of Valelemba, which was decimated by the forces of Thakambao back in 1873. And just over there, amongst all those trees and in that dense vegetation, bordered by this stream here, and with Vungala in the distance, is the old battle site that I visited in the past vlog. So that battle site is just over there. The Valelemba's, the boundary for the village is just here. So there would have been, the yabus are all over there. There's Nakauvadra there. It's a magical, fascinating landscape. And so all this here was the site of the Battle of Nakauvadra, which was a turning point in the ancient history of Fiji, where the forces of the Vatukoloko led by Sandrini, the spirit priest, the Bete, who was also the warlord. He was he led the forces there, and he taunted the forces of Nakauvadrara, who came from that direction. I believe it's from that direction. It could be. I'm not sure now. I've forgotten my sense of direction here. But anyway, the forces of Nakauvadrara's forces and European allies came here, and they defeated the Vatukoloko here, and they laid waste to the ancient citadel, which stood right in the middle there. The ancient citadel would have been the site for, would have been a protective enclosure for not just the priest and the chief who lived within it, but also for the people around living in Valilemba. They would have retreated within the palisade, the wooden palisade fortification of that particular area of Nakauvadra, where they would have been protected against attack. Not just Nakauvadrara, but earlier, when Fijians were fighting against each other, that would have been their, that citadel would have been their last retreat. So this is an ancient landscape so rich in history.
Hey, good Sashiro. Yeah. Hey, Bras!
Bras!
Yo, kamu ale bener. Wait. Woi. So, hormone ni, awak.